Oh my goodness. Hello. It is Wednesday, midday. It's the first time I've picked up the camera to catch y'all up this week, but it's just been kind of a busy time with work and just adjusting to my new digs. What can I tell you? I am very much enjoying staying here in the back house, except the first little hiccup was that I had an allergic reaction to this blanket. Okay, this guy, this blanket. He's relegated to that chair over there because I was watching Gilmore Girls in bed the other night and I wrapped myself up to cover my legs in that blanket. And then when I went to sleep that night, I was like, for all the world, I'm very itchy. And I was like itching and scratching in my sleep, and I kept waking up in the night and I was like so itchy. And I was just like, oh, maybe I need to like put lotion on my legs or something. Maybe my legs are really dry. Weird. And then the next day I was like continuously very itchy. And then later that night, Shakespeare guy came over and we were sitting on that blanket, and then we went out for dinner. And then we got back and we were watching Gilmore Girls on the couch, and he was like, I'm really itchy. And I was like, wait, you're itchy? Because when we were at dinner, I was like so itchy, but I was like just ignoring it. You guys, I was just like, whatever. Like, I just need to put lotion on, and I forgot earlier. And he was like, yeah, I'm really itchy. Like, he's like, I can't stop scratching. Like, and I was like, wait, okay, now that you're itchy, like something's wrong. And so we were kind of like looking around, like, what's the problem? What's the problem? And he was like, maybe it's that blanket, because we were sitting on that blanket. And I was like, oh. So we like just like threw that blanket over there and just like moved everything out of the room that blanket had touched. And then we both took Benadryl, and my mom found this bad boy. It's this like bite and sting relief sticks. We were like covering ourselves with this, and then we both felt better. So that was good. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. I've like never felt that itchy, but the Benadryl helped, and now I'm totally fine. It took a long time actually for it to go away. Like even yesterday midday, like a full 12 hours after contact with that blanket, I was still itching and scratching. It really didn't go away until like last night. I don't know what's in that blanket, but it is cursed. I tell you, very cursed. But yeah, Shakespeare guy and I've just been kind of hanging out over here, watching Gilmore Girls. My mom and I went on a fun little trip to Neighborhood Coffee, because that's our freaking place. It's been so nice to just be able to hang out with my mom on breaks during sessions. I'll be with you guys in a second. And then I helped her film a little video for her church, because they're doing a blessing of the animals Sunday on this coming Sunday. And so the dog walker, the dog's dog walker, brought all her dogs over, and I filmed my mom doing this like little intro with the dogs. So I'll drop in a clip of that. It was really cute. Okay. The crew.
Wait, whoops. Camera ready in this time.
Where's Mosey? Okay,
Okay.
we're rolling.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kate Kress, and I'm here to welcome you this Sunday to the Blessing of the Animals at St. James Church at 8 a.m., 10:30 a.m. When you come, you'll get a beautiful crocheted heart by a textile artist friend of mine, Susie Nicholson. She made one for each of the pets. They can put them on their collars. They'll get a blessing, which will make it a really good year ahead. So I hope that you'll join all of us and all the other pets this Sunday for the Blessing of the Animals. Bye, everyone.
So yeah, I think you're all caught up. I've got a long day of sessions today, so I'm kind of in the belly of the beast right now on a little 15-minute break, and then I'm back at it. But yeah, things are nice and calm over here. It's interesting. I feel like I'm still riding the waves of emotion post-breakup. The highs are high, the lows are low, and taking each day as it comes, one day at a time. Well, it's Thursday morning. I'm just doing my notes before I hop on to my first session of the day. And when I was getting ready this morning, I looked at my neck and I thought, that can't be good. I think the allergic reaction continues. What is going on, you guys? I've searched my whole body. This is the only place it's occurring. What am I allergic to in this room or this house? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's like the comforter or something that I'm sleeping on, but why is it only happening now? I've been sleeping with this comforter for the past 4 nights. I don't know what's going on, but this looks gnarly, doesn't it? It looks a little gnarly. It looks like someone's choking me. I promise I haven't been choked in the last few days. Anyway, I'll keep you posted about that situation. I took a Benadryl last night before I went to bed, just to be extra safe in case I needed to ward off any final bit of the allergic reaction. And then this is what I wake up to. What is going on? This is very mysterious. Hey friends, it's Friday afternoon. Sitting in the back house, drinking my coffee. Update on the rash. Things have settled down. It's kind of a dull pink now. I took a Benadryl and changed all the sheets and threw all the blankets outside last night, and we're just really starting over in here with all fabrics. So hopefully that'll do it. I'm okay. I feel like going to bed last night and listening to the new Taylor Swift album and not really getting what I was hoping for in terms of the quality that I'm used to put me in a little bit of a dark way. And yesterday was very tiring and just a little emotionally draining. And so that didn't help either. But we persevere. I wanted to give my initial thoughts about the album because that is my job as a Swiftie. It's to deliver initial impressions. I'm not really sure why it's called Life of a Showgirl. It has nothing to do with being a showgirl other than the last song. Yeah, it's just kind of some songs about her life, but I wouldn't say it's sonically, thematically cohesive. Songs I like. Let's start with the positives. Fate of Ophelia is fun. That sounds good. It's oh, okay, it's maybe a newer sound that I haven't heard before, so I did enjoy that. Elizabeth Taylor was a total bop. So once again, we're starting with 2 bops, and I'm okay, I'm feeling this. Opalite, that's where it kind of ground to a halt for me, because I was oh, I'm not happy enough to hear a love song like this. Y'all know, I'm going through a breakup right now. I can't really handle a happy song like that. So I was kind of you've lost me, but maybe in time, when I'm in a happier frame of mind, I will enjoy this song. So moving right along. Father figure, I was oh, interesting. Intellectually, I like these ideas. I need more time with it. Eldest daughter, I really liked. Yes, the lyrics are a little cringe, but you guys, this is Taylor Swift. Have you heard London Boy? As people online are oh, these lyrics are cringy. I'm have you ever heard Lover, the album? This is the woman who wrote You Need to Calm Down. She can be cringy, and we just have to accept this and love her for it anyway. She's a millennial. Some Gen Zers are forgetting she is firmly a millennial. There are some good lyrics in that song if you hunt, okay? Ruin the Friendship is so far my favorite song on the album. It really brings me back to her country roots. It's just a well-written and well-structured song, and every time I listen to it, I do tear up, okay? It brings me back to folklore storytelling. It brings me back to Evermore storytelling. I think it's a beautiful song. And yeah, it's emotionally moving. It's the kind of thing I've come to expect from her. It's a standout in the album. It's my favorite so far. Actually Romantic... I love my Sagittarius queen, but she is petty, okay? I'm not a petty person. I'm a Gemini. I don't really hold grudges. I don't have the energy. I don't care. I've never really held a grudge in my life. Once someone annoys me, I'm an air sign. I'm just like, I'm over it. But her little Sagittarius ass just holds onto these grudges. And so I know the Charlie XCX fans are going to lose their minds. Sorry to them. I'm not a Charlie XCX fan. Her music is too like club for me. I've never done coke in my life, so I don't really relate to her music. I like the Crash album because it's fun, but I'm not familiar with really much else of her work. So I don't have a horse in this race. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just like, Taylor, girl, the Charlie fans are going to come for you. I hope you're prepared for that. But she's never one to say no to a little pot stirring. Wish list, it's giving my jeans are blue when she's talking about populating the neighborhood with Travis lookalikes. And that kind of scared me. And I'm like, Taylor, you love being at the center of attention, so why are we pretending that you want to live in a cul-de-sac with a basketball hoop and have a bunch of Travis's kids? Pick a lane, you know? Towards the end of the album, she's really starting to lose me with all these Travis love songs. Because you guys know how I feel about Travis. Then we get to Wood, which is a crime against humanity. And this is where I'm covering my ears, and she's trying to be Sabrina Carpenter, being like horny and cutesy. And I'm like, spare me. Like, I never thought I'd hear her use the term dickmatized. I never thought I'd have to prepare myself to hear her say that word. So I'm scandalized, and not in a fun way. It's just hard. I don't want to be ageist, but a woman who's in her late 30s should not be trying to be horny on Maine in a song like that. She just shouldn't be, okay? Taylor, that's not you. Don't pretend like it is. The less I know about his member, the better. Canceled. Once again, it's the vigilante shit of this album. I think I will grow to like it because it actually has the production of a Lady Gaga song, but I just don't care about her petty vendettas, and so I just can't care. Thematically, I can't care. Sonically, maybe I'll grow to care. Honey, cute. Okay, cute. I think it'll probably grow on me too, but it didn't like grab me upon first listen. And then Life of a Showgirl, an actually strong finish, and the only song in the album that had anything to do with being a showgirl. So, and Sabrina ate vocally. She ate that whole song up vocally. I said, whoa, okay. Her little runs, just really, really nice work for her on that. She kind of showed Taylor up on that, which I was a little surprised by. But yeah, odd album. And, you know, as with all the Taylor albums that don't jump out at me initially, they always do grow on me. Like, I don't hate a Taylor Swift album. Let's be very clear. I would say Lover is probably my least favorite album, and there are still songs on that album that I do love and return to. So I know that there will be songs on this that I love and return to. But upon first listen, it was kind of rough. It was a rough one, okay? But Eldest Daughter and Ruin the Friendship, The Fate of Ophelia, and Elizabeth Taylor, those 4 songs are standouts for me right now, okay? So those are the ones that I'm holding fast and strong to, that I'm claiming, that I'm saying, yes, I ride for you guys. And then the rest, I'm trusting in the universe. I'm trusting in our Lord and Savior Taylor Swift that they will grow on me in their way. I'm letting them do their thing. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now at this moment.
I would get 2 concert tickets.
You love Love is
Literally,
Blind.
just go by myself.
No.
It's so.
You love
Oh my
it?
god, Joe, I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
He's hooked. Can't look away.
I'm falling in love with you, in love with your voice, in love.
Chihuahua Beach is open. Are you having a nice time in the sun? Where's Mosey? Good morning, friends. It is Saturday morning, and I just went to the neighborhood, the old watering hole. Ooh, hits every time. Went to neighborhood because I need good vibes, because today I'm heading back to our home to hang out with Petey and to then eventually bring him back to my mom's house, because I now officially have Petey for the foreseeable future. Ethan's gonna be away for the next week or so, and so I've got Petey back now. But if you all remember from the last vlog, it was really hard and weird being at home, and it just brought up a lot of feelings, and so I'm feeling kind of about it. I've kind of been dreading today. Okay, car, don't hit me. Hello. Okay, so yeah, I've kind of bookended today with some fun things so that I'm a little distracted. So right now, actually, I'm going to get my nails done before I go to the house. These are getting a bit grown out. So I'm gonna see my girls at the nail salon, thank God. And then tonight we're going to see the Taylor Swift movie, Kelsey, Caroline, and I. So we've got some fun plans today. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little like eep about everything. You know, it's just hard. Being a breakup is hard. It's like, even though it ended amicably, I'm a sensitive little plant, and the communication between Ethan and I is just like colder than obviously it used to be, and it makes me feel sensitive and big feelings, and that's hard. But this morning was really nice. I had a slow morning. I slept till almost 10 o'clock, which I haven't done in a while, and I read and took the dogs for a long walk and just kind of vibed the heck out after a long, what felt like a really long week of sessions. So yeah, let's drive to the nail salon, get these nails looking fresh and cute, and I will catch up with you later. Well, do you want to see the nails? Wow. They look really cute. It's like a sparkly red. I love them. I'm obsessed. And it was so good to see Fariba. We had such a laugh. She was telling me about her son, and she kept using her and she, and I was like, is your son trans? And she's like, no, I just get really confused about pronouns in English because we don't have that in Farsi. And I was like, oh, cool. And we had a really funny laugh about that. And when I told her about my breakup, she just was like telling me about like how much worse it could have been. She's like, he could have cheated on you. He could have had a wife and children. You could have been married. You could have had 2 kids. You could have, and I was like, that's so true, girl. It could, and she was like, it could always be worse. And I'm like, sometimes you got to get perspective. So great time as always. I had my coffee from Neighborhood, and then they always make me Armenian coffee there. So I've had 3 coffees today. I'm a little hyped up, but let's go to the house and see Petey. Look who's back. I got my little boy back. Hi. Yeah, he's just been licking mommy's legs all morning. Love you. Love you. Hey team, I am back in the back house. I feel like I kind of left you hanging yesterday because I just got really tired after. Once we got to Life of a Showgirl, it was kind of a wild ride. And then afterwards, I had to pick up Petey, bring him back to my mom's, and then I was pretty dead tired. When we actually got to the AMC, we went to our theater, number 17, as the ticket person told us to. And we were sitting in the theater and we were like, it's a little empty. And then a bunch of men kept walking in, and we were like, real male audience for the Taylor Swift film. Something didn't feel right. And then this woman came and was like, oh, I think you're in my seats. And we were like, no, I don't think so. And Kelsey showed her our tickets and everything. Well, it turns out we were in this woman's seat. And she was like, oh, are you here to see the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie? We're like, no. Do we look like we are? 3 queer women here for the Taylor Swift film, not here to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, we'll have you know. Anyway, so we were like, what's going on? We find out the 6 o'clock viewing of the Taylor Swift movie was canceled because there weren't enough people who bought tickets. So we looked at ourselves and said, uh-oh, this sounds like it's Taylor's flop era because not enough people are buying tickets. Luckily, there was a 6:30 showing, so we went and saw that. But I gotta say, you guys, the film was a little underwhelming. It was just basically like a making of the music video of The Fate of Ophelia and then like the lyric videos to every other song on the album. Kind of could have been an email vibes. Bit of a cash grab energy for me on that one. So that was a little disappointing. But the album grew on me slightly as we were watching the film, and the girls said the same thing. They were like, oh yeah, the songs a little bit grew on me just like watching her talk about them and stuff. I still have my feelings about the album. I like Eldest Daughter less now that I've heard her talk about it, because I just feel like she's trying for too many ideas in one song, and I feel like they're separate songs, and I wish that she'd just gone with the concept of being an eldest daughter rather than like feeling uncool and like talking about like not fitting in on the internet or whatever. That's a different song. Anyway, I digress. Today, Shakespeare Guy came over and we almost finished watching Gilmore Girls season 7. We're almost done with the whole series. He's at dinner with a friend right now, but then we're going to watch the final episode. And then I told him he can watch A Year in a Life by himself because I'm not putting myself through that again. But this is a momentous occasion. He's watched all 7 seasons now. And yeah, and I have rewatched most of them with him. So, hurrah. Anyway, long day, ups and downs. It's just nice to have this little guy. Can you see Moses there? Moses is in bed too. Moses is inching his way into trying to move into the back house here with me. So anyway, so I think I'm going to close the vlog here. And thanks for coming along with me as always. There were highs and lows this week, but we carry on and we persevere.